guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Vilma, and today I'm here back with the About series. I've been wanting to make a video like this for a really long time, and I thought because it's soon officially summer and it's the time for the bikini season and it's time for the beaches, and because people might be thinking about their bodies more, I thought I would make an episode to the About series about body image and body image issues. I hope I can say something that gives you some new thoughts, and I hope this helps some of you. Yeah, let's get started. Again, I have a cup of tea and also some notes because there's something that I really wanted to say in the way that I found it online. I thought it would be great to start with the word body image and what does it mean. And body image is how a person sees and feels about their body. So it's very personal to everyone, and I think it's kind of a mental phenomena and a mental thing in your head about something physical. It's your thought and your image about your body, how you see it, how you feel about it. So it ties the mental and the physical together. I googled body image and I clicked the Wikipedia link, and what Wikipedia says that body image is that body image is a person's perception of the aesthetics or sexual attractiveness of their own body. Simply, it's how you see and how you feel about your body. It can be good or it can be bad. Your body image can be twisted. It can be wrong. It might sound wrong that I say that your body image can be wrong, but for example, people who have eating disorders, their body image is not right. Their body image is harmed and their mental health is harmed. So that's an example how a body image can be wrong and how a body image can be bad and harmful. It is so important that people have good body images because it's a huge part of a person, and it is so important that you feel good about your body, that you feel good in your body. And there's so many things that can harm your body image, but there's also ways how you can put it back together and heal it. People grow up and people change, and also their body images, their bodies change and they grow. So body image is something like happiness. It changes, it moves around, it doesn't stay the same. There were so many good points in the Wikipedia page about body images that I had to take a few other notes down from it. And there was this one thing that Wikipedia says about history, and I think this is so true. Human society has at all times placed great value on beauty of the human body, but a person's perception of their own body may not correspond to the society's standards. This is accurate to our society right now and to the previous societies in the history. And when you're studying history or you're watching historical fashion videos or you're reading about fashion in the previous centuries and history, you can kind of see what kind of a body was acceptable or admirable, which kind of a body people wanted. Because for example, in the 1800s there were these horrible these horrible corsets that the women were wearing. Their waists were like this, and that was the acceptable and the dream body, that you had this tiny waist and these big hips. That was the body image that the society was trying to give people, that this is right and this is what you want. People grow up and people change. Also the society changes, and the dream body of our time has changed. In the 1920s it was this very boyish, this very flat body that was the dream body, and then there was these big hips, or now what the media is trying to tell us is that we have to have big boobs and a big butt, or we have to be very fit and thin. And that is actually the topic that I want to talk about right now. Before I go to the kind of a media part of this video, I still want to say about the Wikipedia quote that I said. That thought, that whole thing leads to the body image issues that we have, because when a person thinks that their body and their appearance doesn't correspond to the ideals that we have in our society, that's that's the moment when people start to think that I'm wrong. Just that thought that I'm wrong, that I should be this or I should be that because this is what the society is waiting from me, that can lead to eating disorders. That can lead to horrible, like, these mental health problems, and that is just so heartbreaking and horrible because nobody should think that they're wrong. It's not just girls. There's also like these pictures and ideals for boys. Like, boys should be very fit and there should be muscle and they should be like very toned, whereas girls should be very thin. It's like this amount of people in the world who actually look like that and who are actually able to look like that. So yeah, the media, it can be good and it can be bad, but in the body image thing, it is very often bad. Media is like showing these models and like there's always these diets everywhere and they're trying to talk about like, oh, you should try this diet and you're gonna look like this and you're gonna lose weight this much. I think it's horrible because media is just saying all the time that you should lose weight. The models that we see on the stages and like on the catwalks and in the commercials and in the ads, they're super thin, and there is really this many people on the planet who can actually look like that. And for example, I can't be that. I am not physically built to be a really thin, tiny, 180 centimeter long model. So it's really bad what the media and our society is trying to tell us, because it's not real and it's not possible. This is again something that I found online on Wikipedia, and I think this is true. It's horrible, but it's true. The very thin and beautiful models within the media are seen as the most successful and socially desirable people on the planet. Thinness is associated with happiness, success, youthfulness, and social acceptability. I think it's horrible that I can relate to this. I can say that, yeah, this is what I kind of think. I don't want to think like that, but this is what the media has put into my head. There was also written on Wikipedia that people who are overweight, they're seen as lazy people, and like that they don't have any kind of willpower, they don't want to succeed in life. And that's exactly what the media is trying to tell us. Media and all these ads and commercials and this all is just a huge hamster wheel. And it's just going on and going on and going on, and it harms more people, and then children are getting into the hamster wheel. All these people, all these children, they're growing up to be teenagers, and then these teenagers see all these like model shows and they see all these like commercials where it's like people who are very tall and very thin, and then they learn that they should look like this, and then their body image can like be harmed. Then it just goes on and they're part of the wheel, and then there's again all the time there's children who grow up to be teenagers, and then, you know, that's what I mean. And instead there should be like normal sized models. Normal is a very abstract word, because what is normal? What I mean is that there should be average normal people showing the clothes, because we are the people who are wearing them, and that would change the like ideal body image what we have. Actually, I think there shouldn't be an ideal body. Why is there something like that? Everybody is different. I have so beautiful friends who are so different from me. There's tall ones, there's short ones, there's people with curves and there's people who don't have curves. There's people with big boobs and people with small boobs, and I think they're all beautiful. I wouldn't ever tell any one of them that they should change, because I love them like that. And on the streets, I don't think that that person is ugly, or that person is that, and that person is that. It kills me to think that those people on the streets that I think are beautiful, they might think that they're ugly, they're too fat, they're too thin, they're not what society thinks that they should be, because they shouldn't think like that. I've always been a huge fan of Taylor Swift. She inspires me, and when I was younger, I wanted to be tall like her. And Taylor is very tall. She's like 180 centimeters, And I really wanted to be tall like her. I was like, oh my god, that's the dream. I just want to be very tall. And like that was when I was like 11 or 12. I just really wanted to be tall. I wanted to have like these very long legs, and I thought that was pretty, and I thought that I'm just like this little dwarf, and I wasn't happy with my height. But then at school, the like doctor was like, okay, yeah, this is how tall you're gonna be. You're not gonna grow anymore. And that was kind of like the what moment for me, because I wanted to be tall, like taller than I am right now. I'm 168 centimeters, and I was like, I want to be taller. But I just had to accept that this is what I am and this is what I'm going to be. I'm not going to be taller. I can wear heels and be taller, but I can't be taller than this. And that's something that you should think about. You should accept yourself as you are, because people have different bodies. Like Tanya Burr said in one of her videos that she can't have the body that Zoe has, and Zoe can't have that curvy body that Tanya has. But they're both beautiful, and I adore both of them, and I think they're both like gorgeous. The body type and the body you have, be happy with it. Like, that is what you have, and you should be proud of it because it's beautiful. If we are just who we are, and if we accept our bodies, and if we love them, and if we spread positivity, and if we're not telling everyone that, yeah, I'm really ugly and I should be thinner. If we cut that all out and we're just positive and happy, and if we spread this very positive message about bodies and body images, we can change the world and we can change the media. It takes time. If we start to think like that, if we start spreading this positive message to other people, it spreads. We should just accept our bodies and think they're beautiful, because life is too short to think about something very physical all the time. And like Ed Sheeran says in one of his new songs, life is more than just fitting in your jeans. Think about that and start thinking more positive about your body.
I also wanted to mention and say that a negative body image can also really harm your social relationships, and it can be very difficult to handle in social events. So it's really important to start thinking more positive about your body and more positive about eating and working out and everything, because it all affects all in your life. The people in your life, they're going to love you even though you had a little fat there or something there or something there. They really will love you, and I really mean that. I'm not perfect either. I have fat, and the people around me, they still love me. And my friends are very often right in the things that they talk about. So I guess this is the place where I have to just believe them, because they know this better than I do. If you have issues with your body image and with being positive, there is a few links down in the description box, so check them out. I've been there too, and they helped me too, so I really hope that they help you too.
I really want to spread positivity and to leave a happy, positive mark of me to the world, and I hope this video is one of them. And I hope this video wakes you up to think about these things that I was talking about. You are beautiful and I love you. I'm here for you if you have anything to say. I really love you guys very much, and I think I'll see you next Sunday. Bye!